Your Excellency, President of the General Assembly, Your Excellency, Secretary General of the United Nations, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored by the trust you have placed in me through my election by acclamation to the position of President of the General Assembly for its 74th session. I'm grateful to the Federal Republic of Nigeria for nominating me for this esteemed position, to the African Group for endorsing my candidacy, and to all member states for extending their priceless support. I congratulate President Espinosa for her tireless efforts to guide our work through the current session, and thank the Secretary General for his leadership at this critical moment for the United Nations. Dear colleagues, as I announced in my vision statement and during the interactive dialogue on 13th May, the implementation of existing mandates and the 2030 Agenda, with particular focus on peace and security, poverty eradication, zero hunger, quality education, climate action and inclusion will constitute the major priority of my presidency. Accordingly, the higher-level political forum to be convened during the 74th session of the General Assembly, the Secretary General Climate Summit in September, the higher-level events on universal health coverage, financing for development, and the Samoa Pathway, the Second Ocean Conference in Lisbon, the commemoration of Beijing Plus 25, and all other important meetings during the 74th session provide major opportunities to promote the implementation of our goals and targets, and we must seize each of those opportunities to galvanize political momentum and action at the highest level. I'm committed to promoting partnerships that are needed from all stakeholders to achieve our objectives, and ultimately ensure that we do our best to ensure peace and prosperity, particularly for the most vulnerable. Madam President, we must continue to invest in sustaining peace and conflict prevention, given that our organization strives to, quote-unquote, save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. As the United Nations has not met the expectations of its founding fathers in terms of preventing many violent conflicts and mass atrocities, we have to assume collective responsibility to make the world a better, safer, and more peaceful one. The promotion of human rights and the empowerment of women and youth deserve special attention, and I will be devoted to the promotion of gender parity throughout the whole UN system, starting from my own office. Your Excellencies, will commemorate the 75th anniversary of the creation of the United Nations next year. This presents a unique opportunity for us to reduce the trust deficit between nations, as we all share the same aspirations, and we have no choice but to work together. If we will achieve the visions of our founding fathers, we must ensure that indifference and racism do not creep into our organization. The General Assembly must play its role in bridging the gaps and promoting collective action to address all international issues that deserve attention, with close coordination and collaboration with the Secretary General, Security Council, and ECOSOC. Excellencies, in the coming weeks and during my presidency, I'll count on the support and solidarity of all member states, as well as the Secretariat. I shall explore the robust potential of the convening platform of the Office of the President of the General Assembly and use its advocacy tools to promote multilateral approach to finding workable solutions to the issues confronting us. I will work with member states on streamlining our work and improving the way we do business at the UN. As most of us have drawn attention to the growing number of events, with the attendant risk of undermining genuine dialogue and overstretching delegations, I'll work with you all on appropriate solutions, as I believe we must make the United Nations more efficient, effective, and accountable to the people we serve. Finally, Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to reiterate that as President of the 74th session of the General Assembly, openness, inclusivity, and transparency will guide all actions of the Office of the President of the General Assembly. I thank you for your kind attention.